to Base Camp. I'm Pastor Pat, and I'm exhausted. As you know, we post Base Camp videos every week, but what you might not know is that by we, I mean me. I write the scripts, I host the video, I play multiple parts, I run the camera and the teleprompter, I edit the video, and then I upload them. It's a lot. On top of that, I'm not just the host of Base Camp, I'm actually the children's pastor here at Summit Church, which means I also write our Sunday curriculum and get the Sunday services all organized and ready to go. Plus, we have Wednesday night kids services that I have to get prepared, and not to mention any other activities going on, like the Christmas program we just did, or Kids Week Out, which is coming up in March that we do during spring break. Oh, and I'm also the youth pastor here at Summit Church, which means Wednesday night youth services and messages and all of that, and planning things like our upcoming winter retreat. Besides those things, I am also involved with the Montana Ministry Network, and I help with events and activities all over the state of Montana, like camps. I go to 4 camps every summer. It's awesome! And exhausting. Outside of ministry, I am a husband and a father to 3 great kids. And believe me, there is a lot that goes into that. Now, I'm not complaining. I love everything that I get to do and be a part of, but sometimes, yeah, it's a lot. There just doesn't always seem to be enough of me to go around. Hi there, hello. Hi there, hello? Who are you? I'm Pastor Pat. I thought I was Pastor Pat. I know you are, but what am I? Sorry, just a little clone humor. I'm Pastor Pat, you're Pastor Pat, we're Pastor Pat. We? Hi there, hello. I think I need to sit down. It's okay with all of us extra Pats running around. Now you actually have time to sit down. All of us? You mean there's more than 2 extras? Hi there, hello. Hi there, hello. This feels like a nightmare. Not a nightmare, a dream come true. You know how you have so many things to do? Now there's enough of you to do it all. I'll edit the video. I'll go write this week's curriculum. I'll go run the camera. And I'll take care of all the youth ministry stuff so that you can focus on the kids ministry. I don't know how I feel about all of this. You've got to learn to delegate, to let others do some of the work. God didn't intend this to be a one-man show, you know. You're right. I'm right. We're right. Don't worry about the semantics. We'll figure that stuff out later. You will. I will. It'll be figured out later. Right. Anyway, I'll just call you for now. See? We figured it out. I knew we would. We're pretty clever. Thanks. I think that you were complimenting me. I think I was complimenting us. Regardless, you're right. God did not intend for this to be a one-man show. We're supposed to all work together to get things done. Exactly. And now, we can. Except, we're not. What do you mean? Well, if you're all still me and I'm you, then I'm still doing it all. Everything is still my ideas, my input, my way of doing things. Exactly. Everything will be done exactly the way that it should be. No, everything will be done exactly how I would do it, which is exactly the way that it should be. Solomon was the wisest person who ever lived. If anyone knew the best way to do things, it was him, right? Of course. In 1 Kings chapter 4, we get a list of 23 different people that Solomon put in charge of doing various important things throughout the kingdom. Some were priests, some were administrators, some were advisors, some oversaw workforces. All kinds of different people doing all kinds of different things. Well, that's because he couldn't be everywhere at once, but we can. That was part of it. No, Solomon simply couldn't do everything, but also, even the wisest man knew that other people brought important things to the table. Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Different people look at things differently. They have different ideas, different ways of doing things, and that allows more things to be done in more ways. Right. People have different giftings and might know a better way of accomplishing things than just I do by myself. God made us all differently, and things work best when we work together. You know, it sounds like you should take your own advice. You're probably right. I probably do need to get a few more people involved. But I will say this, despite what I was saying earlier, we do have lots of people involved with the various ministries here at Summit Church. We have a whole children's ministry team. Different people who lead worship, teach the key verse and the object lessons, lead activities, come up with projects, teach classes. I literally could not do everything that they do. And even if I could, I couldn't do it as well as they do. Trust me, you do not want to see my attempts at crafts. And when it comes to youth ministry, we have a whole team for that too. People who lead the worship team, connect and pray with students, run the tech area, and more. There are 13 public schools in Bozeman, plus a host of private ones. I could never be in every classroom in every school, and I certainly couldn't connect with every student. But the children and youth in our ministries can connect with many of them. And the children and youth in other churches' ministries, well, they can connect with many more. We are all in this together, and we're all needed to accomplish what God has called us to do. It sounds like Solomon knew what he was doing. We all have a role to play. We sure do. So I guess the lesson that we need to learn is this. We can't do everything on our own, and we were never intended to. Also, everyone is needed. We can't do all this without you. That is definitely true. So all of us should pray and then find out what role God might have for us to do. It might be as simple as setting up chairs or cleaning up a room or teaching a lesson or mentoring somebody. All of it is needed. Let's make sure that we're all part of the team. Thanks for joining us today for Base Camp, a ministry of Summit Church in beautiful Bozeman, Montana. I'm Pastor Pat. I thought that I was Pastor Pat. We're Pastor Pat, and we'd love to see you at Summit Church. We meet every Sunday at 10 o'clock. You can also find us online at summitchurchmt.com and on Facebook and YouTube at Summit Church MT. Our children's ministry Facebook page is Base Camp Kids Min. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we will see you next time. Bye! Nicely done. You guys all showed up to try to make my life easier. Yep, but did you know that the more of me there is on the screen at one time, the harder it is for me to edit this thing? Oh, sorry about that. Here,